Next, you're going to do this thing called top stitching. So top stitching is basically a stitch that you're going to see. So this is really important that you use a color that you're okay with seeing. So I'm using green right now, but usually we'll use like black or white, generally speaking. But I'm going to use green so that you really can't see it. If you wanted it to be something decorative, so if you had like black fabric and you want to do like a white stitch, you're going to see it. It's going to be very obvious, so you want to make sure your stitches are really nice and straight. But for this, I'm just going to do a green stitch, but it goes along the top edge. So what you're going to do is you're going to back stitch here, come up to the top, pivot here, come over here and back stitch. So it's exactly what we did before. And then the same thing again, you're going to do down here, and I'll show that in the next video, but you're going to do down here, you're going to back stitch, come across and back stitch. The only problem is that you have a hole still. Okay, so remember that's the hole you turn it inside out with. So the hole needs to get closed up. That's what the back stitches or the top stitch is for. I always put a pin in it, okay? The reason I put a pin in it is to make sure that it's not like folded out. I'm going to see if I can try to show you. See how like that's folded out right now and it's like looks ugly, and you don't want it to look like that, right? The rest of it looks so nice. You want it to be tucked in. So normally it usually like tucks itself in pretty well, but you're going to tuck it in so that your edge is nice and straight with the rest of your material. So if you look, I tucked in the edges so that it looks exactly like the rest of it. I'll put a pin in to hold it in place so that I remember when I get to that spot that we're closing up that hole. So I will show you how to sew the top and the bottom in the next video. Just make sure you watch that video before you just go for it. I'll show you, you're going to actually be sewing closer to the edge than before, so don't just jump into it. Watch the next video.